How did
Great first day. A lot of teaching. And I give our guys a lot of credit. They were locked in. We only one contact practice a day, so we chose being, a new group to use that tonight and get a lot of teaching done this morning. So a lot of attention to detail, and they did a really good job of picking it up.
How much do you anticipate that continuing, the teaching element?
Yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow. Just because with the shortened training camp, we got to get a lot of teaching in before we leave to India. So, get it in, stay focused in the morning, come back and kind of execute it, and then learn from those mistakes, clean it up a little bit, and keep moving forward like that.
How much of a challenge is it to jam things into like the 3-day period that you're working with?
No, it is what it is. We have a list of things that we want to get done before going to India. So we're going to get them in. For example, today we had our first SOB and base out of bounds scheduled for the end of practice. I felt like we had done enough teaching. Our guys were kind of ready, so we cut that from practice. So now we'll add that this afternoon, this evening before we start. So we're kind of playing with it still a little bit, but as long as we get to the whole list of things we want in by India, we'll be fine.
Luke, you've spent a little bit of time with these guys over the last couple of weeks, but you get them all together on the court. What's the sort of the spirit, the vibe of this team for you on day one?
Really good. This is a good group. I said it yesterday. I've been, saying it all month since they've been showing up. That the group of just players, people, talent that Vlade and them have put together is a special group. So. They like each other. They like competing, and they're pretty good at basketball too. So it's got we're very excited about being able to coach this group.
How much of a benefit is having a guy like Harrison, someone who's known a little bit of your system, or do you almost have to treat him as if he's brand new too?
No, it's nice having those relationships. I'm very much relationship-based type of coach. So having that type of history with Harrison, having history with Trevor, they know what I'm about, and to me it just helps grow my bond with the other guys quicker.
How did you kind of just develop your offensive philosophy, whether it be going back to college with Luke and being around Steve?
Yeah. For me, I think it probably even goes back further than that. My dad, growing up watching Celtics teams of the 80s with the way they passed the ball and, playing that up-tempo game and that free-flowing game, to me, that them playing against the Lakers of Magic and those guys, like that was how I grew up watching basketball. That's how I thought the game should be played. So I've always loved a up-tempo, skilled passing type of game. And then as a coaching staff, it's our job to build a system around the players we have. So when, sitting down with my coaching staff this summer, sitting down with Igor and deciding what we're going to put in, where's our strengths? What are we great at? What do we want to really milk as far as getting the most usage out of something? And then we created the type of offense that we want to run.
You had a moment there with Stacey at the end of practice. Can you pull us in on what that was about?
No, that was an in-house thing. I'm not going to put Stacey's business out there like that.
Coach, he was relatively excited about taking Drake's plane to India. Are you on that boat?
Yeah, I'm excited. Vlade and Vivek have been fighting for it. They really believe, that type of trip and how quick those flights are and getting our guys back and getting rested and everything else. They wanted to get the best available option, and they nailed it. I haven't been on the plane, but I've seen it. So I made sure that we saved some of those seats for some of the coaching staff too. It's not all just the players.
Did you tell these guys last night how many threes you're looking for them to shoot per game this year?
Yeah, we discussed it in our team dinner as a goal that we'll be tracking throughout the season.
What's that number?
We'll be looking 35.
They seem relatively excited about that, or what was the reaction?
Well, no. It was more. Look, we're coming into to training camp. Let's have some, general goals of how we want to play. Now, there's a lot of detail that goes into what kind of threes we want and how we're going to play that, that are going to be more important than just jacking up a lot of threes. We want certain types of threes, and we still want to play a certain type of way. But just for them to know that, look, we'll be tracking for these, we want to play this way, is good. Just to have a little of that going into camp.
Yesterday, I think it was Harrison who said, don't just have the green light to shoot threes, but they have the neon green light. Is that
Who?
I think Harrison was
You
talking.
said that about who, though? Our whole
I think
team?
he's talking the whole team.
No, yeah.
It's very from person to person.
The shade of green depends on who is shooting the ball. Some guys will have that neon green. Other guys, it'll be a little darker.
With the way you guys are obviously looking to defend and implement some of the more of that defense, I know that good defense leads to good offense.
Yeah.
Do you still anticipate that breakneck speed, or do you think because of that defense, maybe the pace comes down a little bit more than what we saw last year?
We want to play fast still, and I think when we become a good defensive team and we get defensive stops consistently, you're going to see that pace go up for us. Our guys are coming off of loose balls, deflections, rebounds. We should be looking to fly, not just run, but fly down the court. And the best way to do that, get stops. You take the ball out of the net, it slows us down.
How difficult is it to play good defense and play fast at the same time?
It's challenging. That's why, we put all of this out on the table to our players, and we need them to want to be a good defensive team. It can't be us trying to just push it down. And they have to want to be a good defensive team. And from everything I've seen about them and the talks I've had with them, they're up for that challenge.
Last question. You guys, you want to play fast. Sounds like, again, maybe even faster. But one of the things last year they struggled with at times was half-court execution and crunch time.
Yeah.
Is that something you have ideas for how to remedy and
We're going to spend, the best way to fix things to work. So we're going to work on those. To the point where the team we are will be great in transition, will be good in secondary, early offense, and then we'll probably start just working on some of that, the end of game offense, even if it comes before some of our half court stuff, because we recognize through watching film and working with our analytical team that we struggled with that last year. So it is definitely something that we have on our radar that we're going to spend more time on.